I wish everyone knew about FAN just simply because I think a lot of people in our community and the surrounding counties don't even know what FAN is or what they do. So I think it's important for people in our community, in our county, to know that we have some highly trained experts out there to help in the investigation of child abuse, child neglect, and sexual assaults. I've been the chief here in Holdridge since August of 2000. FAN started in August or in 2001, and we have been using FAN ever since then. We just today, I know, in fact, the sheriff's office had someone over at FAN, and I think earlier in this week we had someone, our officers went over for a FAN interview. So we have been using them since they've been in existence, which has been for 16 years. I find the Family Advocacy Network, otherwise known as FAN, for law enforcement and for prosecution to be very important because it has a team approach so we can send adults, we can send juveniles to FAN to assist us with investigations, and some of the most serious investigations that we deal with, sexual assault, child abuse. The team effort that they give us is essential into an investigation and prosecution. Law enforcement needs FAN because they have highly trained experts in interviewing children and even adults. Females will interview adults, which makes a female much more comfortable, and even helps children to have a female there to interview them. And they're highly trained, whereas a lot of police officers are not. We find that FAN impacts Holdridge and the citizens of Phelps County by just helping us with cost in holding costs down from having to send officers to training. And when we already have the highly trained experts there to do the interviewing and in assisting us in investigations. The best thing I find about FAN is the team approach. Prosecution here in Phelps County, the Sheriff's Office, the Police Department, through Health and Human Services, and FAN itself, you have highly trained people that work together for the benefit of the children and their families. I think I can speak for the Sheriff's Office and the prosecutor because it's a highly needed thing that we need to be able to investigate and prosecute people. Children themselves benefit from the Family Advocacy Network because there's someone they can go, someone they can talk to, and then the Family Advocacy Center doesn't stop there. They actually can assist in counseling and making children whole again by suggesting counselors and getting help for families and children themselves. So it's a much needed thing for the children. If my child or grandchildren would be a victim of a crime, I certainly would want to have the expertise that they have, that I could send my children over there and they provide a comfortable setting in which they talk to the children and are able to see what actually happened in a situation. So it's very important, and I would send my grandchildren there for a non-threatening environment and a friendly way that they approach the children to find out their side of the story.
We have no place here in Holdridge or Phelps County that I'm aware of that meets our community's needs like FAN does in Kearney. FAN is a neutral place. Uh, Sometimes the kids are intimidated by the local police officers by their interviewing. Here they have people in regular street clothes. They're not in uniforms. The FAN office, it's not a 9 to 5 office. They're on call 24 hours a day. If there's something in the middle of the night, they're called out. Okay, we need an interview room. We need somebody to come out and take care of our situation. It is a nonprofit agency. They're not very low funded, government funded. Most of it is donations, and donations are needed. I know Our local community has used FAN a lot uh, in the last several years. I hear that our officers have to take somebody over there. I don't like to hear that, but I am very thankful that we have some place that they can go and take them.